Hello, mate. How are you? How was your day weekend? Crystal! Hi, honey. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust this for a minute, guys. Just give me 1 second. Hi, Matt. Yes, I changed my shirt. Can you guys hear me better now tonight? I hope.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear the TV? Because if so, I can turn it down.
Yeah, but it's all right.
We are, I am binge watching The Walking Dead.
You know, I watched the first one, Crystal, and that's the only one I watch. The second one never really interests me at all.
Yeah. Well, we cut cable for 6 to 9 months here, just to see, what it would be, because in the wintertime we have a lot to do with hockey. And
Right.
with that being said, the hockey and everything, I'm like, the cable can go. We don't watch it that much. As long as we had the internet for the kids to be able to do their schools, we're good to go.
It's funny because I watch pretty much everything on my computer. I have a TV. Hey, Pam. Hi, Dan. Hi, Danielle. Whatchamacallit there. Everything is off my computer. I have a big 32-inch TV I play games on, but otherwise, Bunny and I watch pretty much YouTube or whatever, Netflix, Hulu. It depends.
Yeah, that's same with us. Like,
Here comes the other crazy kid.
hi.
Hey, Bob. Hello, Crystal. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
There you go. Hang on.
Much better. Much better.
Yeah.
That's better. Now Matt's in the basement.
Well, at least we're all relatively
Holy
the same
crap.
size now.
I'm sorry I was a little late. The channel I shouted out tonight, which is Backstreet Gorilla Productions.
Yeah.
They live in East Tennessee. That storm that came through Pigeon Forge and is headed for them. So which is Sean's wife. Anyway, she was, hey, weekend RVing, how are you? So anyway, long story short, I gave him a heads up. I'm like, look, I'm going to put you in the pin map. So if you hear this little like beeping noise, don't freak out. It'll go from my alert to theirs.
Gotcha.
Good.
It just makes it safer for them. Sean is like, I support him on one of his channel memberships, right? And the whole, so he was actually in our live stream tonight, but he doesn't really talk too much.
I seen that they were having a tornado warning in like Seaverville area and all of that till like 10 o'clock tonight. I don't know how
tonight. Yeah,
there's
Bonnie's
that.
Yeah, Bonnie's sister said the same thing. that she was. Can you guys hear me clearer than you did, Matt? You would be the one that. Can you hear me clearer than you did the other night? Yes.
Yeah, you sound clearer.
Okay. This is the old one. What I did is I used the can of air and I blew the mic out.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was from me grabbing it and there was something in it, or because it's been sitting with the dust. I give you 100 different reasons.
Yeah, the video is just a tad laggy, but I could still hear you.
Ta-da!
Your Mad Hatter hat.
It's funny because all of this that's here, this one is the one that Russell wore for Halloween, which is the scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one on this side is the one that my daughter's boyfriend wore. But this was the hat that went with this one. Okay. And all I did was just change my hat. But basically, they are on hangers and are hanging on the back wall back here.
Nice, yeah. So
Gives
kind
you
of really neat.
Gives you a good backdrop.
We're I keep saying we're going to change this, but I'm looking to get a green screen. But a friend of mine's he says, if you're going to do that, paint the wall that color. He says, because you're going to have to move out a little bit and the bit with the lighting so you don't have shadows. So he's going to come in and do my lighting for me.
Yeah.
But what I want, and I don't know, Crystal, Mike, do you remember the album Raised on Radio by Journey?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the album cover with the big thing that says JRNY on it? It was a big radio station.
Oh. Maybe if I saw it, yeah, but not off the top of my head.
So anyway, I want to put that behind me on the wall. I think it'd be really, really neat.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
With a green screen type thing. But yeah, he says, let me do your lighting. He says, so you don't have.
Okay, John.
That's all right, John. Take your time. We'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
So so you can hear me better than you did the other night.
Hi, Newman Outdoors.
Yeah, while we were doing trivia tonight, I was choking down barbecue chicken salad.
I don't know. What do we have for dinner?
Yeah.
I had homemade garlic mashed potatoes, corn, and pork chops in mushroom gravy.
That sounds good.
So you're not a big egg fan, Crystal?
I can't eat the whites of an egg. I'm allergic to it. Just like I can't eat shellfish because I'm allergic to that too. My throat all swells up and it cuts my airway off.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So
well, this recipe that I did is interchangeable. You don't have to have eggs in it. You can put other stuff with it. So like if you wanted to, we'll say shrimp, well, you can't have, but even if like I used pork sausage, the full lengths.
Okay.
So you can do that and not add the eggs. It's basically, that's why they call it eggs in purgatory.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it kind of works out well for me because somebody I think it was in Sean, who's Backstreet Gorilla Productions live stream one night. They're like, we watch your channel. What is one of your favorite meals or whatever you eat for breakfast? And I mean, I cook everything. So, I mean, it's like, all right, this is something that anybody can do. It's not hard to do at all. There's not that many ingredients in it.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So it was basically like, okay, let me do this. You know what I captured today, Matt?
What?
Sleeping ducks.
Oh, nice.
I don't go out much because I mean, Bonnie and, with her and whatever. So lo and behold, I said, look, I'll go out, I'll bring a mask. So I didn't have the big one. I just, one over thing there. So went to the park. long time ago, about a year ago, this 15-year-old was playing basketball, had a heart attack, and died right there in the park. So his parents today were putting up a memorial with the flowers. But I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to film that. That's just way too personal.
Yeah.
So I took a walk, and then my phone died because I dropped it, and the little chip that's in it there came loose. So I had to put that back in. But I had headphones on. So I said, you know what? I'm really close to the bike trail. Let me go walk and just show people what the bike trail looks like in the spring.
Yeah.
So I happened to go, you know how you look at something going, is that something dead? And then by the time I got on top of it, I was like, whoa, because there was two of them there. And they weren't dead. They were sleeping. So I filmed
it. There you go. So Newman Outdoors wants to know if I'm going to be doing a fishing video. I haven't thought about it, but sure. Probably got that from my description of my channel for my hobbies. So not really good fishing around here in the suburbs, but I'd have to go out a little bit west.
There's good fishing here, but we don't know because here in Cohoes, I'll put the link up in the Facebook page. But basically, because they rely on the tax base here from New York as well as the city.
Yeah.
And I mean, they don't want to go. I mean, Cohoes just came out of bankruptcy years ago. So you don't want to go back in it.
Yeah.
Because it kills your bond rating. So basically what they did is they cut back. So there's no concerts. The 150-year celebration went bye-bye. The spring thing went bye-bye, which is fine. We're waiting to see if they're going to open up the park. But I found out Cohoes really doesn't own it. It actually belongs to the power corporation that creates power from the falls. So if they open that up, then I can walk all the way down and I can still go to, because I have hip waders. So if the water's not overly running, which it isn't right now, I can actually get close to the falls and you can actually see what it will look like when you're standing at the falls and looking straight up.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. We have
And my brother Carl's like, let's do a live stream. I'm like, you're on drugs.
we have what's called Ford's Dam here, and it's actually owned by the Fords, and it's their mansion and everything. So it's all on private land. You can get to the Black River runs through it, and as it runs through
Right.
so I'm waiting because we have kayaks here. I do a lot of kayaking in the summertime. We're
cool.
gonna go kayaking against the current all the way up to this dam so I can film it and do a vlog on it, and you'll see the fish literally jumping out of the water in the dam, and it's really, really cool.
Oh yeah.
Real good fishing.
Good.
Really good fishing there.
You can kayak here, but I mean, I used to kayak years ago, white water. I mean, it was a lot thinner back then. Looking at that falls, even when it runs, when it's like what we call dry, there's no way to survive over the top of that. It's just almost impossible,
Right.
you know? And that's actually, I'm going to do this. Now, you've heard people going over the Niagara Falls in barrels,
Yes.
Mhm.
right? There was a guy that actually practiced on the Cohoes Falls twice in his barrel before he went over to the Cohoes Falls.
Ah.
Yeah, no. he got big coho.
Hey, I tried it once. I'm dead, but I try it once.
Right.
Didn't David Copperfield do a magic trick where he was in a chained box and he went over the falls and then he emerges somewhere else?
I'd imagine so, but I don't.
I think he did a
I
magic
think so.
trick.
I think so.
So someone wants to know if I ever watch Luna. Is that a YouTube show or a subscriber?
No
No, I
idea.
haven't. I don't know what that is. Enlighten me,
Okay.
Daryl.
That's interesting. Hey, Daryl.
I
Sorry I
wonder
didn't say hi.
I wonder where Miss
Yeah,
Kim is at
that's,
tonight.
I don't know. Somebody Facebook her.
I'll send her a message real quick.
Facebook her. There you go. I whatchamacallit there. It's just really interesting. Some of the stuff. Once spring has sprung, lack of a better word, I can actually still get on People's Island without, it's a state park, but they kind of open the state parks. So it's kind of like that gray area, like if we don't see it type thing, you know. So what I'm going to do is my brother Carl, which you guys know as Mac the Knife, we're going to go hike the People's Island and show you some of the different ways that the waterways go, lack of a better word, because it comes over to Cohoes Falls. Then when it gets down, part of it goes out to the Mohawk and then into the Hudson River, and then the other part goes into the Hudson River. So it's basically, that's why they call it Van Skyke Island, because it's actually surrounded by water.
Oh, cool.
It's kind of like Port Huron. Port Huron is basically a small island, and it's surrounded by water. Like the Black River literally runs through it and then runs out a canal into the Lake St. Clair. So
I was looking at that storm there with Scott. Looking at that storm with Scott and Tracy, and that's the second time in 2 months that I have seen a storm come in from the east. The first one was here, and then tonight is the second one. That's insane, dude. That never happens, hardly ever. Carla.
Hey, Carla. Ooh.
Carla, you want to come on panel? Got room.
Yeah, take care of that shoulder.
yeah, definitely. Shoulders are nothing to mess with.
Nope.
Yeah, trust me. I have actually a belt that actually goes around for my back, and I can tighten it because of that disc. And Bonnie will tell you 3 nights in a row. Well, today I even had it on when I was doing housework because it pushes that disc back up.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I can't walk. My legs get numb.
Really?
Yeah.
And I mean, doctors like, well, look, we can do shots, but you know what? You can only do shots for so long, and it does more damage than it's worth. You know? And he's like, well, the same way with my knee. I have good days with my knee. I have bad days with my knee. You know, but I moderate my pain levels. You know, like tonight, just before I came on live, I have an ice pack and a brace that's got Velcro on it. So I don't have to pull it up. It just goes around. So I put the ice pack on my knee, Velcro it around, and just freeze the nerves.
Yep. I could totally relate with you because I have a bad back. My L3, 4, and 5 are fused together. And I have what's called a failed back fusion. So I have a screw that is kicked out and is in your spinal cord. So your spinal cord kind of looks like so. And then the screw is actually sitting in that spinal cord like this. And nerve endings are growing off the bottom of my, you know, to protect that all. And then I have an internal TENS unit, which pulsates and vibrates the muscles in order to get it to relax. Well, just before this whole McNasty's happened, they wanted to go in and replace the battery in my back because it's not operating properly. So I totally can empathize with anybody that's got problems.
You ready?
Well,
hey,
John and Jan.
Hi.
That's a Bonnie has 5 herniated discs in her back. And these doctors here are, lack of a better word, quacks, right? But I know how to what they call palm and line all of those back up in her back. I mean, it's not a permanent fix, but she gets around.
Right.
Where's your hat? Right.
Yeah, where's yours? I told Jen, I said, he don't have his hat on. I'm not wearing mine. Now you're going to make me go get it, ain't you?
Okay, now
Yep,
what's
now you
your
gotta go get
excuse?
Go get it.
Yep. You look like your police officer hat fell out of your pimp hat.
Yeah,
Want me to get my ukulele too?
I'm gonna make
Oh,
him
God.
go get his.
Ukulele. Ooh.
Yeah, out of tune ukulele that he
Should I-
doesn't know how to play.
Should I grab mine?
Okay,
Daryl,
Jan and
Daryl.
I are not dancing for you guys.
Hey, Blood Egg,
No.
That's
Right
how are you?
now.
Thanks, Daryl. I'll look that up. No,
yeah,
bro.
we're
No, I won't, Daryl. I gotta get ready for the next live stream. I got other projects going on.
That's rough, Carla.
Yeah,
my
definitely.
job tomorrow. Go ahead, Crystal.
Yeah, definitely rotator cuff surgery is really bad.
Yeah.
Well, it could be bad, it could be good. My my stepmom had hers totally redone, and it didn't turn out very well.
What now, Carla?
Yeah.
I don't have anything set up.
Holy crap!
Thanks, Daryl.
He's
I'm
a
not
red-
worthy. I'm not worthy.
Can I twirl my hair?
I have a hallway tomorrow. My hallway is plaster with thins. So being so old here, and because it's cold, this house is over 121 years old, stuff dries out. So
Mhm.
we decided we're not going to tear that all down. There's no need to. Now they have these patches that are made pretty much of thin metal, like screening. So what you do is you cut the piece out, you put the screening over it, and then you just slap it. So this way you just let it dry, sand, paint it, I'm good.
Yep. We should be painting and pulling up carpet and all that stuff, but we just never quite get it done or get started.
I've only had a month to do it and ain't done none of it.
Well, I totally because
Dear Jen,
the middle child is up north. I decided to confiscate his room into my beauty room. So
No,
I turned it into my it's got all my makeup and lighting, ring lighting and everything in it. And he called my daughter the other day and he goes, "Hey, I need something out of my room." He goes in there and it's all girlified and he's like, "What did my mom do?" And she totally threw me under the bus.
You see what Carla said?
this
yeah.
the room I'm in here was actually Malia's and Hope's room. This was Malia's and Hope's room that I'm in right now.
We're all mad here.
Hey, Carla.
Yeah,
Red, white, and berry.
Oh, how do those taste?
They're good. I like them. They're good.
Matt, do you want a beer?
Pay $1. You pay an extra $1.99. You get bottle rockets with it.
No, I'm good. Tomorrow, though.
Yeah, we could salute those flags, huh?
No, Carl, I was saying that no, I didn't have my sax set up, but I got a virtual one over here.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Yeah, I was telling Matt and Crystal. I went into my friend Sean's live stream and pinned them because of the fact that storm that was in Tennessee is headed toward them.
Yeah. It's just been sitting there spinning all over us.
It's just been sitting. I mean, it hasn't hardly moved at all. It's over us all day.
I told Matt that. I mean, that's the second time in less than 2 months that I've seen a storm come in from the east and sit and spin. The first one was here, which was about maybe a month ago. And then the one night with Tracy and Scott. That's crazy. That's just insane.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a long summer for me chasing all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
John, have you heard any words when you might go back to work?
They're saying partially on May 4th.
They're gonna open up just a little bit of
We're just
production.
picking and choosing who comes in, and depends
Yeah.
on how hot how hot the jobs are, and
Yeah.
I
Hey, Dan.
know they're talking with my husband's work because they do a lot of parts for Chryslers.
There it is.
But
Mhm.
Hi, man.
Everybody.
Michigan just put another 15-day hold on everything. So
Yeah.
well, see, most of our stuff goes over to Illinois
Ours is-
to our,
And they've
to
got
our
till May
sister
30th.
plant,
May 30th.
and
Yeah.
they're shut down until the end of next month.
Yeah.
really,
So I don't know if we're going to be able to
Yeah.
go back to work or not.
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
It'll be
Dan,
very limited, I
Oh,
think.
John.
I just hope they don't work you like 20 hours, just enough. You can't get your unemployment.
Yeah.
Screwed.
Yeah, you know, and that's what I told Steve. I said, our luck, they'll call him back for a day or two.
Yeah.
And then, excuse
Yeah.
me, and then lay him back off for like
Yeah.
a week or to 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Right.
And then, boom, there goes your unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's all messed
Oh,
up.
yeah.
We're still locked down till May 15th.
Yeah, same thing with us.
Yeah.
Same thing with us.
I think
For
the
now.
governor of
Yeah.
North Carolina said May 9th, extended for North Carolina to May 9th
Mhm.
here.
Yeah. I seen that they weren't opening
See if I can get us in there any bigger.
the beaches over that way till like May the 15th, May 8th, somewhere around in May. Like three weeks into May. Like the big
Yeah.
touristy.
Is that better or no?
Yep, that's good.
Okay.
Hi, Daryl.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. For
John,
us,
I don't know if you
Make
saw
no
this.
difference. A little bit.
I don't know if you saw this. This is the
Got that
radio
red
that came in today. That's the radio I have.
That should
There you go.
be good. Right there.
They're readjusting a little bit.
Bob, what kind of radio is that?
Kind you listen to.
Yeah. Kind of making music. Woohoo!
duh.
AMF sideband,
What is it?
but it works easier for Bonnie and I because it's AM/FM with sideband.
Take
Okay.
8 tracks.
So it works easier for Bonnie and I when it's on AM because, as you know, with lightning and thunder, it crackles. So it's kind of
Mhm.
like a warning system. The one I had in the kitchen died, and Matt will tell you, I cannot and I can't stress the word not cook without music.
I'm the same way. You got to have a little Simba or samba waltzing and flipping around while you're
Yeah.
sprinkling your food everywhere.
Well,
I
Bob,
get too distracted if I have
That's what Bonnie.
music. I get singing and then I forget to put stuff into the food.
Yeah.
well, Bob, you'll just have to use copyright-free music when you do your cooking videos now.
Oh, that just sucks.
Somebody will have to send you an iPhone so you can ask Siri to play you copyright-free music.
That's a Bonnie. That's a Bonnie tonight I played because box is empty. It's on top of the fridge. I turned it on tonight. And for me, it's just really weird because I cook to a beat. It doesn't make a difference what it is, right? So it's just like tonight, everything went perfect. I didn't burn myself. I didn't burn the food.
Yeah, it's playing in the cabinet.
So you just needed a little extra distraction with your beat, huh?
So I really miss a radio station, which was WABY. They played like Glenn Miller, the Andrews Sisters, all of that old music, right? But there's another station that kind of plays it in between the new. So it's called WROW. So that's basically what it's tuned to right now.
It's kind of like the radio stations around here. I like to listen to oldies occasionally. Every time they get an oldie station around here, it seems like it disappears after a while, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Daryl.
WABY was here. The problem is because they lost so many people listening to it. You know, because I mean, you know, people like World War II, most of them are gone. You know, so I mean, for people like Matt and I that appreciate that kind of music, listen to it. Other than that,
Mhm.
so
I like
now it's NPR.
I like
Carl
listening to
wants to go
Glenn Miller
fishing.
too. And
I got a fishing video I was editing until I found out Bob was on. Now I had to stop. I'll finish it up tomorrow though. My solo fishing trip from back in August.
I'm sorry, John.
Hey, don't
Hey,
be.
it took forever to get started today. It started earlier.
It's been in there since. It's been
I
in there since
actually-
August. It can wait.
yeah,
I
just-
actually edited 3 videos tonight in a half hour.
Wow.
I had to finish editing a video that I filmed tonight since I didn't get one up this morning with everything that went on this week.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I edited one because I had a couple of people going, "Hey, where's the video?" I'm like, okay, yeah. But
Yeah, we got our funny update done today.
Yeah, we've been doing our rabbit updates, so I've been
Yeah.
putting videos up, but
Yeah.
I need something besides that to look at.
Even though they're cute.
yeah,
Yep.
but
Yeah,
this
they-
week's just been interesting.
Crystal, did you get a hold of Kendra?
No, she hasn't responded, but I sent her a message. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm like one of those
Yeah.
when
She might be sleeping.
I can watch you guys and interact with you guys, but then I get caught and it's like something catches my eye on the TV and I'm like, but I'm like, if I'm watching that scary show, every light in the house is
Oh,
on.
I know.
The blinds have got to be shut because God forbid if
for the
something
rain
jumps
light.
out. You literally see Crystal's soul leave her body and there's sitting here.
Oh, I
Hi,
turn the
Shifting Currents.
lights off when I watch.
Hello.
Better ambiance.
Shifting currents. I don't see them. Oh, shifting currents. Hello. Welcome.
Yeah, I didn't.
Did I? Yeah. Oh, Shifting Currents. Hello. I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't see.
It's lightning here with a chance of storms. Yeah, that
Yes.
storm
Oh my god.
like the other night. It gets crazy with the weather. We're expecting rain here after 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I hate
don't
when I
think-
get.
I don't think we're going to get anything here. I mean, I haven't looked at the weather.
Well, we've had some lightning and thunder here, but it ain't as bad as it was the other week.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some light rain here.
I think it's all past. I think the worst part of it's passing to the south.
Oh no, you're out of dental floss.
Yeah, it's
Uh-oh.
headed east. It's headed east, Dan. That's
Yeah,
where it's headed.
yeah, but when I looked at it earlier, it looked like everything was. They were saying everything was going to pass down South Carolina, Georgia. So we were just going to get at the top edge of it, from what I saw.
Tag up there.
Yeah, got my ribbons in the bag.
Oh yeah, ribs are the worst. They get stuck in there really easy. That's horrible. I'd be
trust
going crazy without dental floss. It's
We
so
were,
scary.
reading an article today. One of the plants that was one of the last plant that was diagnosed with all the workers being sick. They did their last meet today. So about 3 weeks, there's going to be a real shortage in the pipeline.
Yeah, Smithfield was one
Yeah.
of them, and who's the other one? There's a Tyson's, isn't it?
Yes,
Tyson.
Tyson here in
Tyson's
Indiana.
got one.
Yeah,
Right here in Indiana by Logansport.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard somewhere where they have.
there's another one which is
Hello, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
I think Smithfield has a
Hey, Kenneth.
one of the ones here in North Carolina too, but I don't think it's as bad as the other ones.
Thought you didn't like spiders, Carla.
That's my daughter. My daughter got the last package of bacon when she went to the store the other day, and the only reason she got it. Oh, here's one for you guys from my daughter. There's supposed to be 300 people in the store on her shift. You ready for this? She went back to work last night with her significant other. They had to be to work at 3 a.m. There's 115 people that are working now. All the rest of them are out.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah,
And
we
that's
were in
Walmart.
miners
she said
yesterday, and they were shorthanded in there. They only had 3 people at registers, and they said that somebody there had gotten sick with it, and a lot of other people called off. So
Well, this is the problem they have in my daughter. Here, I don't know about your Walmarts, but Walmarts here, if you do not have a mask on, you cannot come in that store. And they're just letting people come in without masks.
yeah.
And I said they need to have security at those doors. You don't have a mask, I'm sorry, you're not coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just did that at one of
We're
our
gonna
grocery
shut-
stores here. They were turning people away left and
Yeah.
right because they didn't have masks on. So
Yeah. Here for the state, it's mandatory. You have to have a mask on in a public, in a store.
yeah, Indiana hasn't done that
When
yet.
I went out,
I've been wearing mine.
Yeah.
when I went out today, you know, and well, not it wasn't around people. I have a mask in my pocket. Then when I get down on the bike trail, because there's people jogging, people riding bikes, that mask went right back over the top of my face.
Yeah.
we,
I think
Hello, Peaches.
Oh, beaches.
Hey, Peaches Grace.
around here,
Peaches! Hi,
the
honey.
associates in Walmart are required to have a mask on, but the customers can walk around without one. So
oh, our governor just made it
I didn't
mandatory
see that.
that we have to wear a mask now,
Oh, I see.
go out shopping or not.
Yeah.
I lucked out. I had
It's gonna be
I
spitting
had a
fire.
family member.
Mode.
What the heck you got there?
What the hell
Crystal?
is she drinking?
Nothing. Look at this.
Nothing.
Hey, yo.
Seriously.
Oh,
Oh, it's hand
Ah.
sanitizer. Oh, you just kicked the.
I don't care. I'm Barry. Shoot that cat in his face.
oh,
I thought she was drinking. I'm like,
I'm
wait a
not
minute here.
It's hand sanitizer.
sanitizer. She's fooling us.
And it's 80 proof.
I mean,
Wow.
They one of our stores. So my
Hi, Miss
sister-in-law's
Lily.
having
Hi,
my
Lily.
sister-in-law's having a hard time finding this. And she's like, if you could get me
I
a
got-
couple of these,
I got
send them to
70
me.
proof. Yesterday we got 2 of them.
Susan,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Crystal.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Hello, Susan.
you mean these hats, Susan? You mean those hats?
Bob's is different. Bob's got a police officer on top of a pimp.
But anyway,
Pete,
I had somebody send me 3 N95 masks. Bonnie has one. The other works.
We got some if you need them.
What?
N95 mask.
Give me the.
Yeah, we have a couple yet.
We got like 6 or 7.
Peaches, there might be some audio loops going on. That's why you hear so many voices.
Okay, there we go.
She's hearing voices. Woo, I've heard voices.
Either that or
all
the
time.
voices in her head are getting louder.
This
Yeah,
is
all
what
the
I'm
time.
drinking.
That looks like hot sauce. What is that?
I can't read that.
Some kind of chocolate?
Mint chocolate wine.
Ooh.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't like wine.
Yum.
It's very
Mint
good. It
chocolate
tastes
wine,
like
yum.
it tastes like one of those cream de mints that you leave on your pillows when you go to those
Uh-huh.
fancy hotels.
Nice.
I've had a chocolatini before. That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That better go back to the fridge.
My Mad Hatter hat. I was
Mine's
going
a
to wear
pimp
my
hat.
zombie costume. Maybe I'll wear my. Maybe I'll put my zombie costume on next time.
John's gonna be a walker.
I'll be a walker instead of a stalker.
Oh
Are you
boy.
going to bed?
You did it, Bob.
Yeah.
Love you.
No, I
Night,
did
kiddo.
not.
Okay,
Don't
Peaches.
be pointing fingers.
Sorry, had to go put my daughter to bed.
Yep.
Okay.
That guy. Yeah, over here. Him. Who did it?
You.
Did he do it?
The troublemaker up there in the far left corner did it.
Yep, far left corner. That would be Bob.
That way.
He
Woo.
oh wait, hold on.
It's backwards.
No, maybe this I don't know.
Flipped around.
The other way. This way.
Other way.
Ah!
Look at him.
I can't move him.
He's jealous of the computer.
I
I'm not
know he
touching
is.
you. I'm not touching you.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Rascal. Come
I
on,
need this back.
Uh,
Just click on your little guy.
Now you did it. Now you did it.
LOL.
Just click on your little guy that's in your little corner. There you go. Where'd you get that head? I want one like that.
Yeah, the N95 masks, they feel like
This?
they're smothering me. I can't deal with that. I gotta get some cloth ones.
I don't like
Oh.
him. I don't like him. I do
But the
not.
N95s?
That's
Yeah.
why I told my daughter if I could founding an air filter pack that the mask that I built, I could hook the hose to that and she
Mhm.
could wear it on her belt. Those batteries that are in there last about 16 hours, right?
Mhm.
This way it filters the air right up through that filter and into her face.
Ah. What are you laughing at me for?
You're always complaining about me twirling my hair, and you're over there twirling your hair.
I could whip my hair.
hello, wheatback attack.
I come with safety in case the splash zone gets kind of nasty in here tonight.
Yeah, Bob, we're not 6
Hey,
feet
I'm
apart.
fireworks.
You brought me the mouse.
We're not practicing.
No, you're about 16.
Mil-
You're about 600 miles apart.
Yeah.
Right.
Miles apart.
Give or take.
Dan.
These things are so
I can
freaking
poke Bob
hot.
tonight.
She said they're hot.
They're
Mm.
hot.
Soft ones.
Are they?
Yeah, they are hot. Your glasses are gonna fog up.
Well, they do that with the N95s already.
Yep.
Fog up.
I went to the grocery store with my
I
husband,
had that problem today.
Mm-hmm.
and I come out sweating. All
I had
this
that
is all
problem
sweaty.
today with the mask I had on, Jan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bob's had that problem all
Okay.
night, Peaches.
Yeah, Peaches. It's his
Yeah,
camera.
I think it's YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Or the
It's not the
camera.
camera. I think it's YouTube.
Yeah, I seen it on somebody else's live stream too, where their words didn't match up with their picture. So it may be YouTube.
Did you see? I think Susan's out looking for fireworks stores open tonight. Charlie.
Hey, I got some in my room.
Oh,
in a bag.
Susan.
My cousin owns one. I could go get some
Susan,
Roman
Susan.
candles.
Oh, ship me some. I'll do a video on it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, please.
They're closed.
I got bottle rockets.
Yeah, no, he's
That's good, Susan.
they even will do they have it's a fireworks store here in town, and it's called R&R Fireworks, and he will ship. You order whatever you want off their website and they'll ship it to you.
Wow.
Hmm.
I should order some and have them shipped to Kendra.
I bet Phantom Fireworks probably would here.
Yeah,
in
they
Maryville.
probably would.
We got Shelton Fireworks up there. It's a huge warehouse.
Yeah, we got humongous fireworks in our house.
Stands right because you're
Oh,
right here
yeah.
on the state line, and you buy all
I'm
the
sure
aerial
Matt
The
knows
only
about
thing
them.
they sell here,
Hmm?
the
I'm
only
sure-
thing they sell here 4th of July that's legal is fountains. That's it. That's all we can get. Even
Really?
though I mean
Yeah,
people have
everything.
it shipped here.
Yeah.
You get all the
Yeah.
illegal.
You can get whatever you want here.
North
the only thing-
Carolina's pretty
Only
strict
thing
on
around
Okay,
here
I'll-
is
I'll send you money. You ship them.
I don't
Yeah,
know
the
if I'm
only-
gonna ship that. It's flammable.
Okay, you can send us money and we'll ship them and we'll put from Susan from New Horizons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing
I
to get
think
around.
we should send
Yeah.
some Roman candles to Kendra.
Yeah.
I have her address.
Or Kendra.
Yeah, the only thing I can get here is smoke bombs and
From love, from your Misfits and Dreamers family.
Wow, man, I lost my hair all of a sudden.
Probably feel 100 degrees cooler now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look like 100% different.
Yes, you do.
That's the problem.
if only haircuts were that easy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, mine is.
It's kind of hard to get a haircut nowadays.
That's what I do.
Yep, just buzz it
Yep.
right off.
We gotta set a wall.
Susan.
What Susan talking about now?
She wasn't paying attention.
Which- Uh-oh.
Fireworks and send them to Kendra.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Kendra's probably in here listening to us.
Let's
See, we
see.
need good old Susan in on this chat.
Yeah.
She was the hoot of the last chat.
Yeah.
Here, I'll get Susan's
Come on,
attention.
Susan. There's no room.
Mhm. I only wear them when I'm going in the stores and stuff. I'm in where
I've seen-
close quarters around
I seen
people.
on Facebook the other day somebody recorded a lady that was wearing gloves, but she was driving down the road wearing gloves and eating donuts with the gloves on.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, did you see that too?
That's horrible.
I saw that one.
I was like,
Mm,
that don't even
Defeats
make
the
sense.
purpose. Defeats the purpose entirely.
Yep.
when this mask stuff was first coming out, there was a person in a grocery store that had an old desktop computer on top of their head. It was a monitor, and they're
What?
walking around looking at fruit. Yeah,
Like a spaceman.
Wow.
right there. It's like, man.
Show
What
it.
the hell?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Put a fishbowl on your head.
Yeah.
I think my first computer monitor weighed more than I did.
Bob, did you see what Susan said?
She wants a link. Oh, a link. She needs a
I
link.
got it.
And I'll have some intro music when she comes in.
So we got the organ guy,
Style after all.
Yeah.
minister.
The organ guy. Oh boy.
He was ahead of his time even then.
Dan, can you sing?
A little bit.
Okay, so you got the choir.
Let's see. Organ.
Yeah, I don't sing solos, though.
Is that what you wanted?
There you go, Susan.
You're right, Peaches. He was in style. She was wearing masks when masks weren't cool.
Yeah. Organ. Uh, yeah, I could be a hockey organist.
Yeah.
Is it the 7-inning stretch yet?
Yeah. Well, I really hope there's roller rinks in Eastern Tennessee. If there's organists there,
Mhm.
I'm going to apply for that job fast.
Mm.
So,
This cat
But
is
you-
poking the throat out of me.
but yeah, with us musicians, one guy I know on Facebook was saying, if and when this ban gets lifted, say May 30th, it's going to take at least 2 months for us musicians to get gigs again. So it's going to be bad this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and imagine it'll be like the
Well,
same
that's
thing
why I
with
said they
Ashton.
can't. They cancel everything here in Cohoes, Matt. We have Rock. Everything is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did Susan run away?
Yeah, she got scared.
She went and go did her
Yeah.
hair and makeup.
I sent her the link.
They're
Also-
talking about they're talking about postponing till July the rattlesnake roundup I was planning on going to in June. So I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to reschedule or I'll just go ahead and go up there even without it being there just to see my cousin.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Memorial Day parade got canceled, and I don't know about summer stuff, but supposedly, I guess Lollapalooza's still on. We'll
Is
see.
it? I thought they canceled it already.
What's that?
I don't think they've officially canceled it yet.
Thought they did.
No, not yet.
Maybe not.
I'm hoping they lift this by August. There's two groups that I want to see, which was Journey with the Pretenders and the Backstreet Boys
Ah. Yep.
coming to SPAC. It's like, and the problem with that, it's not, I mean, if you're out on the lawn and you can distance from people, you're okay. I don't think I feel really comfortable still sitting in
hey,
seats.
Bob, look in the basement.
Mhm.
Look in my
Yeah.
basement.
Oh.
Someone's in the basement, I guess.
In the basement.
Oh boy.
I know
This is
they
the main-
canceled.
There she is.
Hey, there
Hello,
she is.
Susan.
Oh.
Put her back in the basement. Like I don't want to see her.
Lost her.
Bob, did you already kick her out?
Hey, Bob.
No, I don't know
There
what
we
happened.
Push me over
nice.
again.
Probably YouTube.
All
You
right.
better play nice with others.
Give him a
There she
poke.
is. Sorry, Susan.
You gotta
Hey,
forgive
Susan.
Bob, Susan.
Wow.
There, she's frozen.
There she is.
Good. I'm glad
Can you hear
found
me?
that piece, Carlos. That's for sure.
Can you hear me?
I
You
can
can hear you
Yeah.
now. Did you find TP for your bungholio?
Okay.
She found a
Uh,
phone pack.
What?
Oh man.
That's even better than the one we had. We only had a 6-pack.
Yeah, we only got a 6-pack. I got a keg right here.
I got a case of toilet paper. Who's looking for toilet paper?
Oh, Carla was looking for a specific
I
kind
got
of
some.
toilet paper. And she's good now.
Oh,
Yeah, we got a 6-pack, but we're down to
I got some
5.
cheapy.
No, I have plenty.
No?
I got some cheapy.
Holes in that
Oh, okay. So we're like,
thing. Toilet paper.
if I need it, I'll just go to the gas station, take it out of their bathroom.
make sure you disinfect it first.
Well, I'll spray it down.
Dude, with
I'll
Lysol.
spray it down. Spray it down before I take it.
Hey, that shit.
I'll send you a bottle of this. You can really use this.
You just
I
dump
wish-
it on your butt.
I wish you would.
You can just put it in the spray bottle and as everything
Spray right
walks
in your
by
butt.
us, squirt it 1 or 2 times.
You sure we should?
Oh, boy. Ah,
There goes Bob playing with himself again. Oh.
John's going, we're going to be in the basement.
Oh, dude.
What the hell just happened?
King Bob, you
we all
graced
went to
us
the
with your
basement, Bob.
presence.
There we go.
There you go.
I got one for you.
I hate this thing.
We're gonna date ourselves in a minute to find out how old we are.
You remember that one?
Anybody remember this?
Where'd it go?
Oh,
What?
Who?
hold on.
There we
John
go.
lost it.
Okay. No.
Not that. I done lost my freaking mind.
He lost his sound effects.
This one right here.
Oh.
ICQ.
Yeah, Carla says she only likes Charmin Ultra Soft is the only kind we like. Do you have a sensitive tushy, Carla?
She said she shorted and it was soft.
Oh,
Carla, I misread your thing. I thought you said you sharted and it was soft.
Poor Dan. Broke him out. Oh dear.
How are you, Steve?
ICQ, yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's how we met each other, is on
On
ICQ
ICQ. Sure was.
chat room. Yep, he was living in Louisville and I was up here. We met each other, talked to each other for like almost a year.
Yeah.
That was back in 1998. Oh. How you doing
I
there,
met Jim
Susan?
on a dare.
ooh.
On a dare?
All right.
Not that.
Yeah, on a dare.
Is it still raining there? I almost said snowing there.
35 degrees. It was pouring down earlier. Pouring.
Was it? John's over here in dial-up.
Mhm.
Come
Who's
on,
getting
dial-up.
effects?
Under a tornado watch for a while.
I do not miss dial-up days.
Me neither.
No.
I hated it
Oh,
even
no,
back
neither do
then.
I.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got mail.
Neither do I,
Yeah.
Matt.
You got me. Yeah. Yep. So
You got mail.
That's what it asked me or told me to, and I do.
Susan, did you get to go see Big Joe and Malia or anybody today while they were in town?
No, I didn't get to go.
My Becca's and they was gonna meet up with them, but we never did run into anywhere.
Yeah.
So we just went out through the country. We went out by that big dam, the big lake
Yeah.
thing.
Or Douglas Lake?
Douglas,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about.
That's a good fishing spot.
Yeah, that's it. Douglas Lake.
See, it's a good thing that we've all visited Tennessee,
We
so we
just
kind
went
of know
out
where we're
there
going.
and drove around.
yeah, Douglas looks nice.
So you can tell me where I've been.
right.
No, we just took a drive out there.
Yeah, who's got mail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the lakes I want to fish when I get out there. Loudon Lake, Tellico Lake, and then Lake Chickamauga down in Chattanooga is supposed to be really good
Mhm.
for hybrids and stripers.
Nickajack's
nice.
also really good. You can get over that
Yeah,
way.
Nickajack Lake's good.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, it just makes you want to cry when you drive past the entrance of the park and it's barricaded everywhere you turn.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're talking about not even this. So,
Mm.
and I heard there were a live stream last night. It was a big talk channel, and they said they got word that Disney was not opening till next year.
I heard that too.
Yeah, I
that
heard
too.
something about
And I was
that.
like,
Yep,
wow.
2021.
I don't know if all that's
Mm.
and I've heard rumors that Dollywood wasn't either because they furloughed their employees. So,
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
so it's a sad situation.
I can see majority of the big parks, like
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the one in North Carolina, the one that's in Ohio, like
Oh,
Chicago and
Carowinds.
all of
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
they don't want to
Yeah.
get sued. if
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
gets
They don't
sick
want to
from
get
going.
sued. Yeah.
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 Because I mean,
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
and
for one, you think of the massive amount of people they get every day.
Yeah.
well, that and if you have to
They can't control
sanitize
it.
every inch of that place, it's going to take a lot of crews.
I was in chat earlier today and we were talking about, I went to VidCon last year. There was over
Mhm.
26,000 people there in VidCon last year.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, I'm wondering if it's still going to go. And I'm like, I keep telling them, no, it's canceled. No, it's canceled. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I already got my money back for it because I was going to go again this year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
I think for the first time it got
Yes.
canceled.
Yep. And we said
Yeah.
that next year when we go, we'll just make a huge vacation out of it and rent a home. We're going to go back out to LA. I want to go back to some of the places that my sister-in-law took us to. I mean, just to be able to be out there and I was totally shell shocked by it all when I first got there
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
I couldn't get over how many where we live up here, you don't get to see it that much, but homeless. Like homeless
yeah.
people, because
Yeah.
people in
Oh.
LA, it's
Yep.
California.
$5.19 a gallon for gas.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
really expensive
You
out there.
know, and there's people that make really good money, but they rather say I rather live on my own than live in a home.
I have family that live out in LA,
Yeah.
so I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, gas is down to $3.18 a gallon now.
318
$3.18.
Oh, yeah.
Up in California.
in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of the basement.
I saw $1.43 around here this week, and I hadn't seen that. And I couldn't tell you how.
Oh
long.
yeah.
That's what it is here right now
Yeah,
too.
dollar-
Yeah.
$1.40.
You know,
Yeah.
Well, 45.
it's about
$1,
$2 and about $1.99.
$1.23 here in Starville.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to like $2 here, but because ours is so taxed here in New York.
A friend
Yeah.
of mine,
Yeah. I would like
Well-
to know how much it is in South Carolina. They're
Well-
usually about
well,
20
there was-
cents less.
the guy that lives in North. There was a guy there tonight for the channel, and he lived way up there in the north of New York, way up there. And he said he paid 88 cents, but his town was kind of like way out. You know, it wasn't in a high business area.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I thought, wow.
Well, the cheapest gas was, what was it, 80 something cents. It was in Ohio.
It's $1.20 here in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I know what
which
you're
is
saying, Carla.
which is interesting
Yeah, ours is
because
still up.
the price of oil was at zero, and it actually went to its lowest ever. It was negative 40, which means
Yeah.
they were paying you $40 to take it. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When the stock dropped on that, my husband's like,
That's crazy. That's
we
crazy.
should buy. And I'm like, not right now. Not right now. I'm like, you can buy it all you want, but it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a shame about the theme
State
parks.
parks are open now.
$1.48 right
But-
now.
Bob, are you falling asleep over on us over there?
Come
Wake up.
No, I'm just checking something.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
on. Yeah.
Oh, $1.19 on sale today.
I got.
But,
I'll be right back.
You got some
Well,
bad gas up there, Bob. Did you get your vino?
Yeah,
Say
theme parks
gas.
are kind of a logistical nightmare with this whole thing.
Yeah, they are.
If they do come back, they're gonna have to they're gonna
Well,
have
you
to
know,
sanitize things, and they're gonna have to get them little blower things that blow sanitize after everybody gets off the ride. So blow
Yeah.
that thing over the train,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have to
Yeah.
raise prices and lower attendance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only gonna be able to sell so many tickets to keep capacity
Yeah.
down.
yeah, I agree.
No buffets.
Yeah.
Buffets are long gone. I don't know how Golden Corral's gonna stay in business.
I got those.
Yeah.
We
I
bought.
don't know if Golden Corral stays in business in my town because I think it's nasty.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Ours
I heard
too.
yesterday for Indiana, it was on my news that a Chicago businessman bought, I guess, and saved Indiana Beach, and he's going to
Yep.
reopen
Yeah.
it in 2020. So, congrats! I know Jacob the carpetbagger
it
was.
got saved. It got saved.
Yes,
It did. Yes, it did. I grew up going to that park.
Oh.
Yeah. Jacob the
So-
I love
carpetbagger
that
was
place.
very happy.
We went there one time.
Bless you.
Yeah, I just
So,
Me and the boys and Jim took that ferry boat ride out on their lake.
Yep.
That place is cool.
Old Schaefer Queen. The Tippecanoe River, that's a man-made lake.
Yeah.
Lake Schaefer, Lake Freeman. The Tippecanoe River, they dammed
Yeah.
up the ends of it and made that big lake.
yeah,
I was thinking about, man, all the ducks and
But that
and the
is a
birds
really
down
neat
at Disney
place.
World are probably freaking out right now. They're so used to being fed.
Right.
Hey,
And I got
Carla.
thinking about that too with the fish. Those big carp down there at Indiana Beach are probably going to go crazy if they don't get fed.
Yeah.
Hey, Carly, do y'all have snow beaches up there?
Huh?
Or down there? Or ski resorts in Florida?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
I could tell you that because I've been to Florida myself.
I didn't think
Not.
so. That there's how fake news is.
Fake.
Really?
No, it's coming from CNN.
They have nudie beaches down there.
It said Florida ski resorts
Somebody
are
made that up.
Florida ski
Yeah.
record numbers for visitors despite COVID-19
Yeah,
from
somebody
CNN.
put that little thing up there.
They have
Made that
they have a
thumbnail.
type of ski resort, but it's not the type that you got two shoes and
Yeah.
Yeah.
poles.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, like
and when
Blizzard
they were
Beach, they got Blizzard Beach and water park.
and when they were talking about the beaches, they used the same picture
Hey,
for
you-
both Florida and
What
California.
happened to your flashy rabbit?
I'm just waiting to see Bob come out with this long
My what?
thing.
Your flashy rabbit. It did not look like a rabbit on your live stream.
Yeah, Bob, grab your giant cigar, then you go, yeah, see, yeah.
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 Flashy rabbit.
Turn it the other way,
See,
Bob.
it's got ears.
That's
Nope,
not
not
what I
the other way,
thought that
Bob.
was at first. I was gonna ask what kind of flashy rabbit that
I
was.
was gonna say, is that from the Playboy Bunny or something?
Oh,
Kinda.
Do you know Hugh Hefner? No.
I heard Bonnie tell you, don't be putting that thing up there.
If it starts going, vroom, 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 everybody just run.
Ooh.
Has nobody had their medication tonight?
Oh, I'm good. Where's my screens?
You put that up there live tonight. And that did not look like no rabbit.
Yeah, the grossest thing I ever saw at the Golden
I
Corral.
don't know about you guys.
Kids went up to the thing, the spigot for the ice cream, and they stuck their heads under it. We're just letting it float.
Oh.
Oh,
At
God.
Golden Corral. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
we
where
never
are those
went-
kids'
Never
parents?
did go back to that one.
Nope. That was the end of the
Actually, never did go back to another golden corral after
no.
that.
Wow.
You know, it's funny that you say that, Jim, because Bonnie and I were talking about that. That's even like here, some of the Chinese restaurants. I don't foresee that opening
Yeah.
like that, not in the new normal.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
we got a Chinese restaurant here, Dynasty Buffet, and that's all they do is buffet only.
Yeah.
So I don't see
Yeah,
them.
we got them around here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think the buffet restaurants are gonna make it.
No.
No, I don't think
Well,
so.
what?
It's a hard enough time already.
Yeah. Well, what about the melting pot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It has to. Don't want someone sneezing in your cheese or something.
Yeah.
That's more of a family.
Good
style.
night, Carla.
I never.
Hi, Carla.
No, Carla, if you want to come up, I'll step down for a while.
Well, all it's gonna take is one employee ticked off for the day and not sanitize
Oh.
something right. That's all it's gonna take.
Oh, get better soon.
That's why they got some
Good night,
legislation
Carla.
going through some sort of thing going through the court system. They're trying to make it.
Oh.
Love you, Carla.
Whoa, that's a lot of hair.
Girl, you just let your
What
hair
the
down.
hell?
Girl, just let her hair
Take
down.
the ribbons from your hair.
Lady
Take them
Godiva.
off and let it grow.
I want you all to meet Carla the stripper.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I'm killing this
I
live
thought that was
stream.
I thought that was Kendra.
No.
Tell me you got a pole.
Hell no.
Do we need some music for that?
I'm like, break my back if I had a pole.
Yes, John, I have a pole. Oh boy.
What did I step into?
Love you too, Carla.
Bye, Carla.
Talk to you later.
Good night, Carla.
Night, Carla.
Hi, Carla.
When I come down to Tennessee, Susan, I'm gonna put this on when I go see Michael and Becca for the first time.
They won't
Maybe
even
I put
That'd
some
be
Miracle
funny.
Girl in my hair.
I have another one coming that's it's fiery red with gray tips.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Guys, this stuff is real though. It's real synthetic human hair.
Wow.
And
Hair donation.
they're not cheap.
No. Wigs are not.
Wow.
They are not.
Imagine not.
Help me make it through the night.
Oh boy.
Moving,
There
Bob.
goes Bob.
I don't know what to say.
What's Bob pulling out of his magic tricks now?
Mhm. That is a creepy looking.
I told Jim the story
Yeah.
about Kendra.
Uh-huh.
And so when we was watching the chat on the on the TV, he goes, "Well, look," he whispered, he goes, "Hon, there's Kendra, the firecracker." I was like,
Oh my god.
What
and
is that?
Kendra was being very good. She goes, "Hi, Susan.
She's gonna wear
I'm
hers,
staying in
I'll
the
wear
back."
mine. See, I've got
Got your ear flaps?
Oh, he's got his pigtails.
Oh.
Yeah.
my pigtails. Hey, Grim Reaper, how are you?
Hey. Grim
This is
Reaper
so
Soul
hot.
Singer. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sister.
Oh.
It's a mangholio. Wait, a mangholio.
That was funny.
I don't have any wigs. This
I
is
need
it. This is it.
Yeah.
For my medal.
I prefer the natural look. It's
You look
more
like an
easier.
angry people frog, Bob.
It's easier
That's
to
one
keep
Right
up
here in
with.
a couple months, if this
There
don't
you
go
go.
away, I'm going to do something here.
That's
There,
pretty.
I had it.
Wow.
No, that's my
that is-
music.
I need to get me a fedora.
I got a cowboy hat, a cowgirl hat.
I got my dad's cowboy hat. He once
I
rode
don't
a
have
bull.
any hats. I don't have any.
It was once called my
I got-
mama.
I got baseball caps.
Pete didn't come on tonight.
No, they did not. They just posted a video.
Michael and Becca didn't come on tonight.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
They said Bob was going
They
live.
just posted
weren't
a video.
going
I think NTL posted a video about a pizza place.
Ah.
I saw that. I haven't watched it yet.
to.
I
My
saw
hair's coming out.
Yeah, they're supposed to be starting to open their restaurant down there this weekend.
I think the May 1st is when they're opening.
Yeah, next weekend.
May the 1st. The 1st. They got certain guidelines they got to go. If it doesn't work next day, they said the CDC will come back and change them again on them. So
Mm. Huh.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
for us.
the CDC said every other table, no
Mhm.
no bars, and the silverware had to be replaced by disposable silverware,
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
and no buffets.
Yeah, no
If
buffet.
they want it right, it'll be kibble.
And the CDC, according to CDC, they said if it does, they see it doesn't work, then they'll come back next day and change it again.
Mhm.
And it may end up being where they can't open.
Wow.
I mean, really, there ain't nothing to do in town right now. Nothing.
Yeah.
All your restaurants are takeout.
Deader than
We
doornail.
had Cracker Barrel to go.
Because they said some attractions were going to be opening, but they didn't say which ones.
Yeah, we have those.
Yeah, they don't know what we don't know which ones.
We have the ultimate passes for
Yeah.
Ripley's, but
Uh-huh.
we haven't redeemed them yet for our actual season pass for them yet.
Mhm.
And they said just hang on to everything, and that when we get down there from the day we opened it, or the day we redeem them, we will have one full year from that date forward, which is nice because we bought 4 of them, and with my middle child not coming now, we gave one of the passes automatically to Michael and Becca because they were the ones who went and bought them for us. And then for their anniversary, we bought them a second pass. Well, we're going to buy them their second pass so that way they'll have 2 passes themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah, they'll use that a lot.
It'll be interesting.
What's that?
Yeah, the
It'll
mayor
be
said
interesting to
the
see
mayor said
Georgia.
Yeah.
yeah, the mayor said that he did not want Ripley's to open in Dollywood.
Probably because those are 2
So
really big
the mayor
attractions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their biggest huge
There's a
attractions. He
thing
did
up here
not
in
want them to open.
Yeah.
There's a big thing here in Lake George called the Americade. They don't think they're going to hold that this year. That's going to hurt them. There's like 10,000 bikers that come to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like going to the aquarium early in the morning, like right when
I think every state is going to get hurt.
Mhm.
Yep. It's gonna
Yeah.
be
Well,
different
say
until we get a
They
vaccine.
said Kentucky governor just announced that he's not opening up till much later. So
Mhm.
I gotta go through Kentucky to get to Indiana to get my hair done. Oh, God.
Well, Indiana's not opening the barber shops either.
No.
Or the people.
Well,
that do
Well,
things.
my beautician operates out of her house, so
Oh, there you go.
Mm,
That works.
I don't go to a beauty shop.
yeah.
I tell her, pay for your vacation. You come stay with me. Come do my hair, please.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, I can kick my neighbors out of their house and let you move in, and then I'll have my beautician next door. She wouldn't buy it.
Is their house for sale?
I said, well, you got an no. She's got an RV, and I said, she's got an RV. I said, well, park it in my driveway. No, that neighbor's house ain't for sale, but I can make it if you want. Get out.
Yeah, keep it up right now. You can afford to go.
Oh goodness, could you imagine me, Carla, you, everybody that's here, all living in one little community?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
We would be the life of the party.
Wild one. Wild days.
Running.
Bob would be the one that creeps over the fence and looks like, we all
I
do
don't
it
know,
there.
He's Mr. Wilson.
Wilson will. No,
He
it's
would, you would
it's
just see
Bob.
this.
It'd be Bob.
Bob.
Bobbin.
Peaches
Yeah,
and
exactly.
her nails a different color.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting. I just got a text tonight from the girls' school. They're not opening them here. They're if they open it, even if they lax it by May 15th, they get out like the second week of June. It's senseless.
We canceled all of our schools
Well,
a month ago.
ours are canceled here.
Yeah,
Ours got canceled a month ago.
Yeah. They're doing all online down here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Bus is canceled for the rest of the year.
Yep. Same here.
Well, we're gonna have dumb kids here because they just sent them packets home and told them do it at their leisure. So we're gonna have dumb kids here in this county.
We
Don't. The future of the Smoky Mountains is dumb.
we just had because my sister's on one of the boards here, and they just told her that one of the schools in Michigan have already closed for next year. So it's and some of the colleges aren't going to come back
Well,
on in the
Oh.
fall either.
Thank
No,
you.
not at all.
Michigan is a hot spot right now.
Yeah, like where the Tri-Cities are down like by Detroit.
Yeah,
There's so and
yeah, because there's a channel I follow that's at up there in Michigan, and they're close to Detroit,
yes.
and they was telling about how hot it was around there with all the cases.
Yep, it's like so from where I live to Detroit, it's like it to get to the heart of Detroit, it's a good hour and 25 minutes
Really?
where I live. So it's really bad
It's a
down there.
cat.
There's 3 counties that like
Cat
are
in a hat.
hot hit areas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Susan, we're still
Well,
getting cases here in Albany, Rensselaer County. It's like 2, 3, 4 people a day that are dying up here,
Mm.
and most of
well-
it in retirement homes or nursing homes.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
a
yeah.
friend of mine that has a channel called the Gippy Camper. He's up there in New York in the hot spot there, and he told me through Messenger that it was just like a
Yeah.
war zone. They're burying
Yeah.
them faster than they can bring them in a pit. They're basically burying them in a pit.
Yeah. Yeah. They want to
If they
try.
don't
Yeah.
If you guys
they're not
want,
claimed.
Yeah.
if you want to see something interesting, go to last night's NBC Nightly News. They did a test with like a dummy and like the cough, right? And it's actually and whatnot the stuff that they use laser lights and stuff like that too. But up to the virus when you cough could go up to 12 feet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
That's just scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Bonnie doesn't
Well, hey-
go out.
well,
We
hey-
go out if her and I go out in the van. It's
Hang
her
on
and
a
I
minute,
in
Bob.
the van. There's nobody else in that van. Well, actually, what we could say, right, guys, we're all socially distancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're responsible citizens today.
I think this is going to be part of the norm. I think you're going to see a lot of people work from home, like Bonnie. Bonnie can work from home, and they meet on Zoom. Her
Yeah.
team and like all the rest of them. So I think if you can work from home safely, you should stay
Yeah.
working from home safely.
Yeah.
Well,
My
I mean, all your talk shows now are from home, and
Yep.
they're talking to each other
Yep, they
like
are.
this.
Yeah.
They're gonna have American Idol from home.
yeah, they are.
I wish I could work from home.
I thought that's what we're on is American Idol.
There you go,
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah,
My
we are
sister-
There you go, Matt.
Love me, 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 me.
My sister-in-law is in Buckeye, Arizona, and she works on one of the military bases.
Uh-huh.
And she works almost every day but 2 days from home because
Yeah.
she has to report to the base to do part of her duties. But like
Mhm.
she said, that basically all of the flight line where she's in charge of and everything, there nobody's TDYing, nobody's going to tech schools, nobody's
Mhm.
going anywhere. Whoever is there, they are basically frozen there. They just sent out 1,000 pilots to their next
Yeah.
destination to get them there because they had kids coming from boot camp and they
Mhm.
needed places in the barracks to put them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, you watch. This will be the push for automation in factories. A lot of jobs will be lost forever with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I can't take my trip. I was going up through Indiana and I was going up through Ohio. I had several people wanting to see. Now I can't go.
Right.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
And the same thing, like, okay,
We're
I'm
the
gonna
Right.
have to
big
sneak up there.
it.
for the big
Don't look at me.
one of the Chrysler plants, and it's a regular line work where they're building the cars. They want them to wear full PPE, including boots that literally boot socks that go all the way up their shoes up to their knees,
Wow.
You have the full pants, the full gowns. You got gloves. You have to wear a face
Hmm.
shield and a mask and your glasses. That stuff's
Yeah.
also hard to work with when you're in a factory.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like they're in the
Oh,
steel
you could,
mill. That's the
Yeah.
guys that
yeah.
Where
wear all
Bonnie,
the
where,
time.
Yeah, like
Hey, you'd be sweating the fat off
where Bonnie
Yeah.
works,
and
where Bonnie
sick
works
and
is
sick.
considered essential. So what they do is once a week, right? But because she's highly susceptible, she doesn't have to. But the rest of her team, once a week, that they have to meet with the clients. So they have a big boardroom. So what they do is they have the client come in and sit at one end, and this table is like 18 feet long,
Wow.
and they sit on one end, and the client sits on the other because they just literally they rotate them once a week. They rotate them out. But like Virginia, who does finance, works from home because she has access, like Bonnie does, to the computers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Most of them are home; they're not working from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you need
I mean, Liz goes in once a week to do payroll. Other than that, that's about it.
Wow.
Wouldn't you need an intercom to talk to the other side of the table after that point?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I got your email. I got your email, Crystal. I'm mailing them out Monday.
okay.
I gotta
Yeah.
go post off. I gotta go post office Monday.
I'm
And then
looking-
Kendra wanted one, but she never give me her. I told her to send me an email so I can have her address, and I didn't get it. She's too busy with her fireworks.
Susan,
What?
Susan,
What?
send Bonnie your address on Facebook. Send Bonnie a
Oh.
message on Facebook, and I'll send you
Yeah,
Ken's
Jim's-
address.
Well, Jim told me, he goes, "Did you send Bob one?" I said, no, I forgot." So I'll send you one too. I'll message you all on Facebook.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
I
send
wanna
you
get-
Kendra's address.
I want to get stickers made for our channel too. And I was like, first of all, I don't know how to do it. And second of all, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like, where do I start?
Yeah.
Another channel designed mine, so
I
I have no clue.
I'm still a newbie, so I'm not
I
worried
have
about that.
stickers made. I have had 50 stickers made for our channel for $20.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
I think when I get to the point of
Yeah.
merchandise for my channel, I'm going to try to do something.
Those
with-
those right there,
But
100
because
of them
it's
cost
local.
me $61 because they got a UV protectant on them,
Oh,
to where you can put them on the outside of your RV.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
good
then they
quality.
didn't send me all of them. They didn't send me all of them. I got them from Got Print.
Ooh.
Mm.
From Yankee in the South said that he was having issues with them sending some of the stuff too.
Well,
Yeah.
I got them in good time. I mean, I got them like 2 weeks later, but when we had the envelopes and the cards and everything already, and we're stuffing them and stuff, and we got to counting them, and there was 12 short. I mean, only 12, but and so I emailed them, and they go, "No problem. We'll just send you 12 more back out." So okay.
Okay.
Now Amazon's something else. They delivered my mask, they said, but we don't know where they delivered them.
Oh no. Oh.
Mm.
And then the ones I ordered from Walmart, a Chinese guy sent me in Chinese writing and English writing, said, "Give us 5 to 6 more days. I already gave you a month." You know,
Wow.
Susan, do you have anybody local here for you?
A friend of ours
To do
started
what?
making it for us. We're actually trading the
now a
cross.
lady from another a lady from another channel made me some masks and sent them to me, so I got masks now.
Yeah.
But Amazon's a ripoff anymore.
Yeah.
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 That's why that's like
I've had it.
PPE mask like long before this started getting bad, And it was like, oh, they're on their way, they're on their way, they're on their way. Then she got an email, oh, they got lost. Then finally, and whatnot, they actually refunded the money that you paid for them back into the bank account because they're not coming.
Yeah.
Speaking of bank accounts, how many of you guys are still waiting on your stimulus checks to get in the bank?
I got
Right
mine.
here.
I won't
I
get
got
one.
mine.
We're waiting.
I have not received mine yet.
Yeah, he won't get
I
one.
won't get one.
I'll get
There's a
Yeah.
lot of people
Not
that
mine either.
haven't got them yet.
Still
They
pending.
said they were going by your social security number or something. I don't remember now.
Well,
Yeah.
But we
our
got
deal
ours
is
about a week after they did them.
they won't let me add my bank account information because they're still in process of processing
Yeah.
our 2019 tax return. They haven't finished processing it.
Yeah.
They won't let me get on the website to add our bank account information so that they can deposit it. So I'll probably have to wait for a check.
And I won't
Yeah.
get
He won't. I'll only get my portion. He won't get it. His because he take it for child support. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, Jim, we can go party then, right?
exempt that. They exempt everybody, but except
Hi,
for
Bone
the
Daddy.
poor people.
Hey, Mike and Tim, how are you?
Hey, Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy's here.
And he pays on it every
Hi.
week out of his check.
Yeah.
The 3 packages I got in the mail today, but from Amazon, they're from private companies. Bonnie ordered because we use the little wax melts there that you put in the little candle things and let it melt, make your house smell nice. Right? Bonnie ordered, it was a private one, right? Bonnie ordered 2 days ago, it came here today.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting ticked off.
Lori's here too, guys.
Yep.
Mm,
Yeah. Shipping locally here isn't bad, but other stuff, it takes a while.
yeah, I'm hoping we don't have any delays. on
That's the
shipping
same
out
way
to
now.
Got my hat back on.
The bit with the post
Out in the hat.
office that I asked you guys the other day. And by the way, Dan,
Bone Daddy.
information.
Howdy, night owls.
But they told my daughter when she packages out, they may take like if it's 2-day priority, it may take 4 days to get there.
There I am. Now I'm back.
The thing with Amazon, it takes them a while to ship, but once they get it shipped, it don't take too long for it to get to me. It just takes a while for them to get around to shipping it.
No.
Yeah.
Hi, Lori. Hi, Bone Daddy.
Oh,
Hi,
Lori.
Sam.
Yep. So, yeah, that's what's going to be going on here. So even though our ban is going to be lifted May 30th, I guess May 1st, they're going to relax some of the restrictions. So state parks will open. You can fish in a bass boat, but only 2 people. But non-essential businesses, it either has to be online or customer pickup.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, mail order.
I think everything's going to end up being done online anymore. I think that's going to be the new errors online.
oh yeah,
Yeah. I agree. They just said that we could go.
I think you're going to see a lot of online.
Yeah, they just gave us back our boating, our landscaping, and our grass cutting, and they said for big box stores they can now open back up the garden centers and
Yeah.
all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're a non-essential business, you can go to curbside,
yeah.
Mhm.
and
That's what we've been doing in
kind of
Indiana
like go
for
from there. And
a
then she
week
said
now.
if it doesn't work, she'll hunker it down again. So
Yeah.
My daughter took out our garbage the other night when she came to walk Buddy, and she didn't have a mask on when she pulled the garbage cans out. The cop actually told her not to put her mask on or he was going to fine her
wow.
Whoa.
just to pull the garbage cans out.
Gee.
Well, they
Today
said
there, he
that,
kind of looked at me.
I heard that.
He kind of looked at
they
me
make
today
it
there when I
mandatory.
had the mask on, not to follow me.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad here. I mean, if you're walking outside, as long as you're within the accepted distance, you don't have to have a mask on. But I know in stores you do.
But I was at Kroger's, and the Kroger employee employee told me that they made it mandatory they had to wear a mask. But you look at the lady behind the deli, and she had no mask. Those little guys were doing that sushi, making the sushi there in the
Yeah.
store. They had their mask down below their chin. I said, well, that's great. So nobody's going to invite by it. I'm like, I guess the germs are all down here, people.
Right.
If they're out on the floor with the
Pretty much.
customers, they got to have the mask on. But if they're not in the area where the customers are, they can have it down. So it might be the same for Kroger.
Yeah. Boy, that would drive me crazy. I can't have masks
We went
on for
out-
long because I get claustrophobic.
I can't have mine on. I can't have a mask on for long or anything over my mouth for.
Yeah. When I graduated from Benedictine University in environmental science, I had to take a 40-hour HAZWOPER course, and one of the parts of it was you had to put on PPE and the hazmat suit, and I suffocated. It was bad.
We had to wear that at the hospital on occasions, and that thing is
And
horrible.
just think
the
of all-
hazmat.
They train us in medical school to wear those, and I hate
Just
it.
think of all of them working in those emergency rooms and hospitals
All
all the
day
time
long.
with that, Matt.
Oh, I've seen the pictures. They have to share one mask for a couple of days, and you see the etch marks and the burn marks, and those
Yeah.
nurses, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one nurse said that they out there in Missouri, she's issued a N95 mask, and she has to wear it for 3 days straight.
Yeah,
And then they take it off and put it under a UV light for them
yeah,
and hand it back to them because
Yeah.
there is not enough stuff.
yeah. You do
And
that.
she goes, how
There's not
Yeah.
enough of them. No.
yeah.
Or you-
She goes, how's that UV light killing it?
yeah.
You know.
Or you can wash them, but don't put it in the microwave because it's got metal in the nose piece. And they've shown
Yeah.
pictures of microwaves blowing up in houses, kitchen, no more kitchen.
Oh God, I can't believe people would do that, but yeah.
Some people just don't.
They
think.
do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got packages,
Remember, we were all one.
when
of
I
those
got
kids.
into today, when the packages
I
came
do
in,
that.
Bonnie won't touch them. I put gloves on. I open them up. Everything that comes in this house, be it food,
Yeah,
packages or whatever, we wipe them down with the wipes, the Clorox
too.
wipes,
yeah,
and then they
Yep.
actually sit for a day before wiping them.
yeah.
Yep, that's what we do.
I
That's
got
a
2
careful
packages
way.
the other day in the mail, and I let them sit out in the garage
Yeah.
for 3 days
Mm.
before I even brought them in the house
Yeah.
to open them today.
Yeah. Now, I guess the CDC
Yep.
debunked that myth, say no, mail is fine. There's a very low chance of getting it. Well, I don't want that low chance because,
Right.
I still live with my parents and they're
There
susceptible.
was a lady that was on it.
Mhm.
Yep, same with Bonnie. There was a lady on a news story that the guy was asking her. She says, well, what about mail? Well, it's low risk. And he says, so there is a risk. She says, well, yeah, it's low. So, like, if the driver that delivers your package and he has it and he doesn't wash his hands, so it's transferred to that package, you don't know where his hands are. So when you go to open them,
Yeah.
They were in his butt.
that doesn't make any sense.
Well, they was telling on the news there's this lady didn't go out of her house for 3 weeks. She did not leave her home for 3 weeks. She was low on groceries, so she ordered them through Walmart and had them delivered to her house. After that, she got tested because she was getting sick, and she tested positive, and they found out it came from the person that delivered the groceries from Walmart.
Hmm.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Oh my God.
That's,
See,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
so that's why we take bleach. We
That's
take
why
bleach
daughter-
water and a rag and wipe everything down.
yep.
Yeah, we got ours to a
That's the way
science.
to do it.
Yeah, we had our groceries delivered, and I brought the bags in with gloves, brought them downstairs. My mom took them out, wiped everything down. We pitched the bags and the floor that
Yeah,
the
throw
bags
the bags away.
throw the bags away, and then we even bleached and wiped the floor where the bags were at.
And it kills me because I like those bags for little for my trash cans.
Yeah.
I like those little bags. And now I'm
Recycling.
We have to,
Oh,
we don't have
I
bags
cleaned the
here,
bush
Matt.
out
We have
all
to
right.
use the reusable ones. So when my daughter brings the groceries in, we take everything out of it, wipe it. But those bags, I do like Susan does. I spray them down with bleach spray, and then they sit out on the back porch in the sun for a couple days.
Yeah, that UV light
We went to
kills it.
the moon. We went to
No,
a moonshine
Daryl.
place and bought sanitizer. That's pretty good stuff.
Caught it.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't
Is it
see
drinkable?
that. Hot pepper sauce.
Oh,
Hmm.
great.
Yeah, that's it.
Right at Walmart.
Where's Kendra at tonight?
Yeah,
I
why
said the
would you do
same
that?
thing.
I know. I was asking that. earlier.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, since she said she wasn't
Kendra.
feeling well.
I hope she's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a subscriber that posted commented regularly on my videos. And I haven't seen him comment in over 2 weeks, and so I don't know what's going on with him, but I've seen him all the time in live streams and everything. I haven't seen him anywhere on YouTube.
Yeah, you have to be in a good ventilated area when you spray with Lysol.
We can't hardly get Lysol here. That and those wipes. So I just made up bleach water, and then we got that sanitizer we bought from the moonshine place.
Where I work, in the shipping office where I work at the warehouse, it's just me and one other person, and the other person in the room. So he's always spraying stuff in there, and I get coughing just by breathing that stuff. And
Oh, I know. The smell. Some of that
Oh,
stinks.
be careful, Dan.
I just stay out of the shipping office. as
That's
much
like
as
here at night. After I get done with the live stream, I have a can of Lysol that I spray the hallway with, because the boys live downstairs. We share the same hallway going in and out. So I spray the banister, I spray all the air, I go down, I wipe all the doorknobs, their locks, everything.
This house is so clean and sterile.
We're lucky.
In front of you.
Yeah.
Now we were making
Right here.
a joke about the time clocks being so clean, because before all this, it was literally black. Some of the,
Yeah.
now it's like, it almost looks nice and shiny now.
Well, and that's why I like log homes and the paneling. It always looks clean.
Uh-huh.
And everything ever get done?
I looked at Jim and I said, I can't clean anymore in here. I'm tired of cleaning. Anybody got a house they want cleaned? I'm
running on
ready.
low up here.
Come on over my house.
What we're running on low up here is bleach.
Yeah.
We have a bleach shortage
Yeah.
up here now.
If I could send you
Our
guys
bleach
stuff in
is
the mail, I
limited.
could send you all kinds of stuff. We got bleach, we have hand sanitizer, I got TP paper. Come
Yeah, we got the
visit me.
hand.
Well, you know,
Oh,
sanitizer.
I'm loaded with that
Trailer
too.
outside.
meet me around the corner. Meet me around the
We're loaded
corner.
with that too. I have hand
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, here's one that's going to floor you. You want to guess how many rolls of paper towel?
How many?
Oops. Oh.
I have over 200 rolls of toilet, or 200 rolls of paper towels up here.
Oh, wow.
So you're
Oh,
so you're the one that hoarded it.
Well,
Yeah, so
You're
you're
the
the
one
one
that
who took
hoarded
all our paper towels, huh, Bob?
Oh,
I see
Bob.
how it is.
I didn't even know it was in the hallway. One of my friends texted me. He says, "Hey," he says, "I left you some rolls of toilet, or paper towels."
paper towel.
I'm like, "Okay, I'll thinking of, like a little pack of them. I opened my front, and it's freaking 2 big boxes full of paper towels.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, you can use that if you run out of TP.
I'm
yeah.
like,
Well,
dude,
that's what I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Bob. If you run out of dude wipes, you take a paper towel and you take a big chef's knife and you cut it into 3s. There's a video on it on Facebook.
And you can just, when
I'll
you're
have to
done with
send you
it,
the
dump it
link.
down
Really?
the side like you said you do with your yard.
Yeah.
waste.
There's an Italian chef that did it.
We won't tell nobody.
So now you know.
what I found out was what we found out is the girl that's the executive director, I should say, woman that's executive director. Her brother works for a paper company up here, and this stuff was delivered to all the non-for-profits in the area, and they had extras on the truck, right? So basically what we'll do is hold on to them. They dropped all of them. They had like 3,000 rolls dropped off at the YW. So when they start running low, we'll take these and ship them down. I won't use that many. That's insane.
I know. It's a lot of paper towels.
Oh yeah.
Well, because we have the extra room here for storage. So like I have extra toilet paper here because where my daughter moved, they don't have a lot of storage. I have a lot of wipes here. I have bleach here. I have everything that you could possibly need here. But if somebody needs one, I can ship it out. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, imagine.
See, we found a place, Jan.
I know, it
I
looks
see
good
that.
there.
It's nice.
We seen that on the live stream we watched last
Uh-huh.
night.
We watched the whole thing through.
Imagine what it's going to be like in Tennessee when they open up the cabin rental places.
Oh,
Toilet
Yeah.
Oh
paper,
God.
paper towel.
Oh
all
God.
that.
they'll be taking everything.
I
They're,
just.
they're
I'm
not.
sure
There'll
they
never
will.
be anything left. Yeah.
Wow.
We saw 2 neat cabins today. They look like tree houses.
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
so neat. I would love to stay in one of them.
Wow.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
it's got a big walkway to them. You walk up to it, and it's not really a tree. It's a concrete pole, and then they made it to look like a tree trunk. But
Yeah.
they're so cool. Look,
Those
I
are
want to
cool.
do the glamping that they have down there.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
That would
Oh, I glamp out in the drive. I'll glamp out in the
That's a funny
driveway.
Somebody's got a question down there for you, Dan.
Well, I'm not seeing it.
And Dan, have you tried any new food or drinks?
Any new food or drinks?
Well, I got a few things that I went and got at the store today, so hopefully I'll be able to do the video, get a video made of them, and so I'll have something this week. And
Yeah.
I got a video that's posting in the morning that's something that's kind of a cooking and a taste test video of some smoked sausage I haven't had before, so I remember having them.
Yeah. Cool.
That's kind of a makeup for not having my video out this morning for Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Shame on you.
on me kind of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Bought these frozen dinners early March, and they were from Margaritaville, which I think is the same in Tennessee and stuff. And they were garlic butter shrimp. You cook it in a skillet, and then you add pasta to it. Oh, it's so good. You got to try those. They come in like teal boxes.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I think my channel is going to get a Heinz 57 look, where it's kind of like the cooking videos that I've been doing, some destinations that we're going to go to.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I just signed on for a new makeup group. So I'm going to be really promoting that business.
Krista, what do you use when you record your videos?
My cell phone.
Okay.
And you turn it sideways or up and down?
Both. I can go this way or I can go this way.
Okay.
All right.
It just depends. I mean, it's a Motorola, so it
Mhm.
depends. I just have to
Yeah,
watch
this
it.
way is YouTube, and this way for Instagram and Facebook.
I'll look it up, Dale.
Instagram and
One
Facebook.
second.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I record,
That's all I use is my phone.
I record it this way if I'm
Mhm.
recording.
I'll post
I
a
try
link
to do
for
a
it.
lot recording like this. And then if I'm like doing my lives like on Facebook, it's straight up and down.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, but I also have a Canon. I have a Canon 1500 Pro Max Canon
Okay.
camera that my dad bought me, and I do a
Mhm.
lot of my photography with that.
Yeah, we have a
lot of
Sony cam, and we have a Samsung we bought a few years back.
I need to learn to edit on the laptop instead of doing it on my phone.
I've been
I really
trying to use my
Oh,
phone.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
All my editing's right here.
Actually, Susan,
I do it
find
all here.
easier
Yep.
to edit on
Which
my
one do you use?
laptop than my phone.
I
Yeah,
use
I edit
Which
on
one do
my-
you use?
the photo
I use Prism Live.
She froze up.
I think she froze up.
Oops.
Uh oh. You gotta freeze up. Uh oh. Yeah, he edits on the laptop.
I do everything on my laptop.
He
I
uses
do everything on my laptop rather than use my cell phone or my camera.
Power Director.
Yeah, we got Power Director.
Okay, I found it.
I got Power Director and Prism Live, but Prism Live, I really love it.
Oh, I like Prism. That's what I use.
Hello again.
I mean, it's very simple. Very simple.
Mhm.
So yeah, the garlic parmesan shrimp and the coconut shrimp I would highly recommend.
Yep, I've met Susan from New Horizon before.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl was asking if he, I think it was Daryl. Yeah,
Yeah.
if anybody.
From that
Get this Fred over there.
NTO,
What meat?
NTO had
So-
a meetup last summer.
Mm-hmm.
We've met Bone Daddy too in
Yeah.
here. We met them.
Yeah.
And we met Crystal when she came down
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
NTL. We all went bowling, and her husband whooped everybody's butts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his bowling socks
He's
on.
professional bowler.
Oh wow.
I've met
Susan,
Bone Daddy.
right there in the chat is what I use for editing. It's
Yeah,
a free download.
All right. The problem is, okay, I added an SD card to my phone for more storage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when I go into my laptop and use one of these editing apps, it does not pull up my new pictures and videos. It pulls up things from like 3 years ago. And someone said the only way I'm going to correct it is either I plug the phone into the laptop,
Yep, that's what I.
or
That's what I do.
take that SD card out and put it into the laptop.
Mhm.
I can do
But
That's
this
what
big,
I do.
phone into it.
Well, if it's
But
if it's an SD card from a phone, it's probably a micro SD card, right? So you have to
Yeah.
have the attachment.
well,
put it in the
that's what
back.
it came with one, and
Okay.
I put it in a little dish on the cabinet.
Uh-oh.
And this big dummy, when she was cleaning, must have threw it away, and so now it's gone.
You can go get your new micro SD card and it'll come with one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They usually
Your
come with
Yeah.
SD card look like that, or it's smaller.
That's what my ones in my camera look like.
that.
It's small. It goes in right up in here.
Yeah, it's micro.
Yeah, it's a micro.
It's
Then
this
you need,
big.
then what she needs is the adapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You need an
Yeah.
adapter to put
I mean,
in
that
and
card
then
is
put it in.
tiny.
Got it over
It
here.
is
Yeah,
tiny.
Dan's got the adapter right there.
Yeah.
Dan's got it.
Is that what you have, Dan?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
use. This one here.
This is the SD card out of my
Yeah, mine's up in here.
Yeah.
Up in there, and it's just a little tiny dude.
This one.
Yeah.
The camera we use right there. We use camera.
Gigabyte.
Oh,
And I'm
another link.
wearing a 400 one. Of
Yeah, folks say he learned to break beans and stringing them today.
course, it comes with the adapter.
Let's see, that's the
Yeah, I thought I know. I'll remember where I put it, but
regular SD
I
card, 32 gig.
Mhm.
I can go straight into the.
Oh yeah, we met up with Big Joe and Malia too.
Yeah, we've met up. Well,
Yeah.
Leah's not here. So. It's anybody that's
Oh.
I've met Big Joe and Malia too. They're fun.
Mhm. Yeah.
and the Harvey Five and
here.
Vince,
Yep, them.
Mhm.
I think
and Kendra.
Kendra,
Jealous.
yeah,
Jealous.
and VA Moon.
VA Moon.
Moon.
Yeah, she
We've met a lot of.
AAA.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Bout T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't met Chris
Oh
about
no, we haven't met
T-shirts.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Bout T-shirts.
Well,
Really
yeah.
cool.
And we met Will and Don. We
Mhm.
met
And TL.
and
I met Mountain Band a couple different times.
Oh, Mr. My Man?
Yeah.
Hoosier. Or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Blondie.
Traveling Hoosier?
Blondie's Adventures and
Mhm.
Mhm.
Traveling Hoosier.
Traveling Hoosier.
Yeah.
So we've all met each other. All but Bob up there. He
I will
hadn't
be
made
down.
it.
Yeah, Bob.
I'll be down there eventually.
Sex, that's not too far.
I
from us.
won't be to my sister-in-law's until December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're supposed to
We'll
have a
be
big
down
meetup
in
over
December.
You'll have to let me know the
at
date.
Warrior State
We need
Park.
a link to get back in.
Crystal needs a link, Bob.
I thought he put one.
There's a link to whatever.
I got it.
Yeah, there it is.
So far, our meetup in June at Warrior State Park's still going to happen, as far as I know. So,
Yeah, for right now. He said.
Yeah, we met Josh Belton.
I mean, who only knows? Who only knows?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Is your Mayberry one still on?
Welcome
Or
back,
is it gonna get
Sunshine.
moved?
yeah,
Yes.
Mayberry is still on.
Sorry, Crystal, I took your spot.
It's okay. I have one place in this house, and it'll cut in, and then next thing you know, it'll drop off like there's no tomorrow, and I'll be like, "Hello, can you hear me now?
Wow.
What about now?"
Dead spot.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
No. No. I
Oh,
can't
boy.
do it without us laughing. Okay.
What are you saying, Susan? You must have your mic muted. We can't hear you.
Oh, hush.
I was waiting for you to start looking around like, how do I mute it?
I can hear you all the way in my room.
Yeah.
It's on.
How can I listen when you're all loud?
Oh, boy.
Crystal's daughter, isn't it?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know.
I got kids for sale. Anybody want
Kids
one?
for sale.
How is anybody's phone?
It's
oh wow, she's got us on a big screen.
Oh wow.
I only got one kid.
One kid.
Yeah, just one. Just one.
Just one.
It sounds like a bunch.
No, just one.
Just one.
Normally, this is how I watch you guys. I'll tell you something.
Yep, that's how we usually do it too.
Yeah.
Yep. I normally put you all on this 80 to 72 inch flat screen TV in front of me.
Oh,
Nice.
More miles.
I tell you what.
Do we look better?
Watching sports is not the same anymore. From like if you go to like a 32 inch flat screen TV to that,
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
it's almost like having a.
Welcome back, Carla.
Hello,
Carla.
Carla.
That's what I said. She's got us on a
Ooh.
big screen.
on the Xbox One.
One.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll watch on my PS4.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what we usually do. We watch on the PS4.
on the big screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh, who dropped out?
we lost. Bob.
Bob.
Oh,
Oh well, he must have
Well, we took over the channel.
For a second.
I'm in a spot.
Yeah.
All right, this is us, Matt's channel now.
Taxi Matt can go king of the stream. King of the stream.
Right.
All right.
Bust out them
Indiana
cocktails.
boys in bed.
Uh-oh.
Indiana boys in bed.
Poor boy.
Hey, let's
Jim with that.
let's all dance.
So was he in bed the other night before he went to bed?
Huh?
Was he in bed the other night after a live stream?
Yeah.
I climbed
He
in
goes
bed and
Abby wants to go to bed at 8:30, so that's when he goes to bed.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
I climbed into bed that night. My husband rolls over. He goes, "That must have been some live stream out there. I could hear you giggling away." I was like, "You don't even want to know."
Hey, there he is.
Welcome back.
Hey, Z Dan.
Jim goes, "What was?" He goes,
Yeah,
"What was
it's
so
just-
funny?"
It dropped out.
Tell him, "Honey, you just
I don't know what
had to
happened.
be-
It dropped
just had
out.
to be there." Let's just say you learned a lot of creepy things about your new friends. huh?
I'm going to my sister-in-law's in December.
Yeah,
But you need to come by here first.
it's the wrong direction. He's got to go south, not east.
I know.
Or not east, I mean west.
Bob, when he's
South.
I want to know my direction.
so I can make plans to be over there for a couple of days.
Well, Bob, you can
No,
go
I
down
go
there.
through New Jersey into Pennsylvania.
Bob, you
Go
can
ahead.
go. You could go down there. You just have to hike the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah. The Appalachian Trail.
Yeah,
You better
you're right.
start now.
No, the last time I went from here through New Jersey into Pennsylvania, across to West Virginia into Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, we usually go down all the way through the whole state of Indiana, across Kentucky through to Lexington, and then
Yeah.
down that way.
Yep.
From
Yeah.
I-75 into Tennessee.
Yep.
That's usually our route.
We
Oh,
go
hey,
straight
it's about
75 all the way through Ohio.
It's about a 14 to 18 hour drive, depending on where we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just hop on 40 and go through the gorge and go, man, I hate going through this.
Right?
It
Yeah.
scares me going through the gorge
I
sometimes
think we all hate it.
in Tennessee.
Oh, it's so pretty going through there, though. We drove through there.
But
Go to
it
Catalyst
is
Valley.
something with the truck.
Yeah.
I'll be going to Bonnie's
It
sister's.
normally takes us about like 9 hours to get there.
That's about what it takes for us, too. 9.
Yeah.
It takes me about 2 to 2.5 hours.
See what Carlos said.
Uh-huh. Watching you guys.
It takes
No.
me 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about 11 hours.
Yeah, well, Susan.
Andrew was a Roman king of the stream. Their houses in Bristol, so he ain't very
Yeah.
far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bone Daddy wants to know if you're just going to her sister's, Bob, or if you're going to be in the Smokies too.
Well, his sister lives down in Sevierville, I believe.
My sister-in-law lives in Sevierville, and the entrance to the Smoky Mountains State Park is a quarter mile from her house.
Yeah, so it's one and the
Yeah.
same.
There's your answer, Mike.
Yeah, one and the same.
One and the same. Yeah.
I want to get down there to Georgia now. I see all these neat places they've been going down by Helen. I got
Oh, I know.
Going on.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love to get. I want to go to Georgia too.
Yeah, that's the one town when I get situated in Tennessee, I want to go to Helena because I heard the Oktoberfest is really good down there. Very authentic.
Yeah.
Good German beers.
I had a job I had to go do. I had a couple of work sites down around Atlanta, and on the way back home, I took a route that went around to a lot of the smaller towns around
Yeah.
Atlanta. That was one beautiful drive.
Oh, I bet.
Oh,
Bad traffic in Atlanta.
yeah. I'd like to
Yeah.
know. I'd like to know that route because going through Atlanta, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, no, man, it's terrible.
It went through Marietta and a couple other towns because I had the last site I had to work at was in Douglas. So going back through Atlanta, the person one of the people I was working with, had me follow them, and we ended up going through Marietta and stuff, and we went through a lot of small towns up through. And it was really a nice ride.
Yeah.
When my sister-in-law,
You guys can't see this. It's 12 hours,
Kansas, we did a
12 hours and
16-hour
32 minutes
16-hour
from here.
shot from Michigan all the way down and through, and from the top of Kansas, and then you got to go through Kansas City to get to Wichita. You want to talk? You think Ohio's boring?
Kansas is way boring. And
It's
my
like
brother
all
lives
you
out in Overland
see
Park,
is
Kansas.
farmland, and then more farmland, and more farmland.
A
Yeah.
whole state of Illinois, going from Chicago all the way down to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You had to go to Naperville
Yeah.
over in Chicago because
Try driving through Pennsylvania.
and
That's if you can survive driving in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I'm close to
Oh, yeah.
Naperville.
are you?
Yeah.
I love to go to Hershey, Pennsylvania, is where I like to go.
Oh,
We've
You just wanna
we've
eat
been
all the
through there.
chocolate.
Hershey Park.
Oh, yeah.
Go to Hershey Park. I want to go to the chocolate world.
I know you do.
I would love it. I'd never want to leave the chocolate world.
I'd be in a coma.
We have so I used to work with the Federal Hockey League. I used to be their athletic trainer here in Port Huron.
Wow.
And we had teams. We have one in Illinois. We have one in North Carolina. I have one in Ohio. There's one in Georgia. We have one in New York, which is Elmira. We have one in Watertown. We have one in Danbury, Connecticut, and we have another team in Berlin. So
Oh, wow.
many hours on a Greyhound bus with 24 grown men. I was the only girl, and I felt like I was their mother. Because every little thing, oh, I got a headache. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that.
Yeah.
And they'd all come to me, what do you have for a headache? My belly hurts, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Lisa, us men are just big babies when we get sick.
Yeah.
Hey Dan, Daryl had a question for you.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just waiting for everybody else to get done talking. Yes, I'm still working. I'm trying to be nice.
Oh,
Me
you're
too.
right. You ain't nice.
I'm still working. I work in a shipping office at a warehouse that has a lot of products that go to different hospitals and stuff. So I'm considered essential. And actually, this week we asked for volunteers for layoff for 3 weeks. They just needed 5 people on my shift, and I was told that I couldn't volunteer. I'm like, God, Lord. So,
Oh, nice banner.
not that I would have took him up on it if I had the opportunity to.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. Live streams, or the StreamYard that you're using, is it a program that you have to buy into so you can do so many times, like so you get like unlimited, or how's it work?
Just
20
it's,
Hours for free.
it's free for 20 hours a month.
For 20 hours a month, you said?
Yeah.
You can have 20 hours a month free.
And then what if you wanted to go
From
over
your
that? Is
laptop.
it more?
If you want to go over that, I think it's like
$20
$25 a month for unlimited.
20 a month
20. Okay.
or 240 a year
Oh, that's not bad for a year.
if you go over that.
Yeah.
I
Or do
looked
what
at
Bob does and have two
twice.
accounts.
Is that unlimited?
Yes, it's unlimited. I looked at
Yeah.
mine tonight. It said I've used
No.
22.5
No.
hours of 20 hours. That's because my last live stream was 5 hours. I had 2 hours, so I should have went on. But oh
Hopefully
well.
they'll take it off next month.
I know they do. We're going to eventually
I've
get
only used
month by month, but and then
That's
also,
only used 4 hours.
all right. Also, if you get it, if you pay for it, you can take that Powered by StreamYard thing down, put your logo up there, and there's a lot of different things you can do.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's because Bob over there likes to instigate
Yeah.
stories.
Mm.
He's got confessions.
No, I do not. Don't you start.
Yeah, Bob, you could put your logo up in the corner then.
Mhm.
And down here, like on the bottom right hand of the screen, put up a subscribe button, and then all you gotta do is just freaking click on that, and it subscribes to your channel. And
Really?
yeah, it's pretty neat.
Cool.
You need to put your PayPal account up down there.
Oh,
And-
bye,
Yeah, you
Lori.
can put your on that.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
I'm
put your
just playing with
PayPal account
this right now.
Yeah,
and your email
You are.
account or whatever across the bottom.
yeah. I put my PayPal up there. I've had
Night, Lori. Thanks
Thank-
for coming.
I've had
You can,
Good night, Lori.
I've had 2 people use it.
good night, Laurie.
Cool. So,
Has anybody
Oh, hey.
seen Nathan today?
I saw him earlier. He popped
Oh,
in
did
for a
you?
little bit.
I haven't seen Nathan T today.
I saw him earlier. He was in Bob's
Because usually he goes live every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he my live stream earlier, John.
Oh,
Good
did
night,
he?
Laurie.
I must have missed.
yeah.
I might have been editing. I don't know. Or looking at new glass patterns to make. I was doing that earlier.
I
today,
drew up a
too.
new one of a nearly neat hummingbird that you can hang
Yeah,
outside
It's out
on
there
the
in the
on the
car.
porch.
Cool.
Well, we need some more crosses though.
Yeah, all of us need one in our house.
Yes.
We can make them to order.
Why did the other one burst into flames again?
Not yet.
Mm.
It's really difficult to melt glass. Gotta be pretty darn hot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you got your StreamYards up there. That's where you'll put your banners and your logo and stuff like that.
Yeah. Susan does really good with all her lovely banners.
Bob's going to get all fancy on us.
Yeah, I like using StreamYard.
No.
Well, yeah, because then you
First ones that
can,
went to the dark side.
you
I
can
mean,
post
for
and
what
share
it's
stuff.
worth, if you do a lot of live streaming, it's good. But
I'm trying to fix it because, like, on the computer that I'm on, I can't hear Bob.
Wow.
See, we can barely hear
Hear
you,
you.
too.
Yeah, Carla was saying she could barely hear you.
We can barely hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me log out and then Bob send me another link and I'll come back in.
Okay.
Or you can just scroll in the chat.
okay.
Scroll in the chat and find the old link. Are you?
Oh, hey, Dan, before I forget, I got a coffee cake recipe I need to send you.
Oh, okay.
I think you'll like it, and you could put fruit topping on it. We use it. It's in a can. It's called Solo. It's like a fruit gel that you use for like kolaczkis and pastries and stuff. It's not the canned stuff for pies. Or it'll be too runny. So, are you on Facebook?
No, I don't have Facebook. I just got YouTube and Pinterest.
Okay. If I go on your channel, is there an email I can find to email you?
It's on my About channel.
Okay.
If you click on it,
Yeah.
it'll reveal the thing. But
Okay, I'll send you some pictures.
Yeah.
And if you like it, you can always make a video on it. I don't know if you've done coffee cake before.
No, I haven't, but I thought about trying it out.
Okay. Oh, try this recipe. It's delicious. We
Most-
did poppy seed and apricot.
Yeah, half my videos are I find the recipe online and try it out and get it to work, and half of them are ones that I've done for years, and then other ones are
Yeah.
ones I just find.
And surprisingly, it's easy to make.
Yeah.
I don't cook. I don't like to cook, but I do.
That's me.
Yeah. But
I'm not a super good cook. I'm
Yeah.
still learning.
but if you're and if you're health conscious,
Got my
I did.
sister and
it's about 313 calories, but there's like zero sodium in it because we don't put salt in it.
Mhm.
Well, I don't care about the calories.
Yeah, I don't care about them anymore. I just care about the sodium.
I mean,
I gotta watch my carbs. Is what I gotta
carbs,
watch.
sugars,
Carbs and sugar.
Yeah.
it's
Well,
diabetes.
thankfully, I have an app for that. I use my Fitness Pal and it tracks my sugars and carbs and sodium and all that stuff, and that's how I helped me lose weight. At once I was 206, and now I'm down to about 170.
Wow, that's great.
Oh yeah,
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, that's a little
A little
better.
bit.
better. Yeah.
A little bit.
Try that again.
No.
Really?
No, it's about the same. We can hear you, but it's real low.
No.
That sounds better.
Low can you go?
Not very low.
We used to do that on roller skates
Oh, I can go low, but I just can't get back up.
every Friday night.
Yes, there you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm not as young as I used to be.
You
Yeah.
might have to call 911 if I got down.
Getting down ain't the problem. Getting up's where I have problems.
What's the number?
Jim will call 911. I can't get my wife up.
Gravity works.
Oh, cat, what do you want? Huh? What do you want, kitten?
Oh man.
You remember the guy that was on Adventures in the Heartlands live the other night and he had the kitty cat face on?
Yeah, Premier
Oh,
Hell.
Premier Hell. He's a
Well,
nice guy.
somehow my phone clicked to his after I logged out of this on my computer. And I was like, whoa, wrong chat. Sorry, going back to Misfits and Dreamers live.
Whoa.
I thought I thought maybe I took too much
Hey, Bob.
medication or something. All I'm seeing is this cat coming across the screen.
You're right.
And then he turned himself into bacon.
Bacon and a big old
Talking
cockroach.
Yeah.
I thought, oh Lord, my medication's really kicked in tonight. I'm seeing cats.
That's what
Oh,
that's
Dr.
what
Seuss.
that's what he did tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Talking
talking bacon.
A mouse is going across my screen. Oh.
I have to get a big old talking bunny rabbit head.
That was too funny. Like he's like, ooh, I'm gonna have to hop over to my other friend's live stream here in a little bit. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I don't want no. He at first when he was doing the baby face and then looking like a little kid, I was like, until he really come out and said that he had friends or that like he had children himself. I was like, oh Lord, we're all talking about these confessionals, and is he really a kid?
I mean, I thought, oh Lord, where's in my tea? I mean, or is my medication kicking in wrong? I'm seeing this guy go from cat to this to that. I'm like, whoa. I thought I was tripping. I thought, man, I remember this moment back when I was 19.
Confession.
Oh,
And I had the munchies later.
Oh
Hey,
no,
I
here
did
we
it
go again.
because they told me I was going to see colors. And I thought, cool, I get to see colors. And after 2 or 3 smokes on it, I thought, well, I don't see no colors. And a little bit later, I thought, daggone, I'm hungry. So we all hit the grocery store and hit the junk food aisle, and we were like, going at it. Yeah,
Waffles
I've done it.
in the toaster with peanut butter and jelly. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, we took I don't know how many different kinds of chips and mixed them together, and we go, oh my God, we're so hungry. And then after that, you're like,
my mom.
but when I saw that cat in that, it was just like I was getting delusional. But it brought back memories of that night being. I thought, what's this guy smoking?
Mom went to Amsterdam with her 3 of her friends. They went to Holland for the Tulip Festival, and she went to visit her friend in England. Well, they went to the red light district. They were walking down the red light district, and they went in and had some edibles, and then they were just walking around, I guess, because what happened in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't want to know,
And her,
Mom.
she was like 70.
That's the way it is over in California between Venice Beach and Muscle Beach. Woo-wee. If you don't walk out of there stoned from smelling it, you're I don't know what to tell you. Like, I had such a headache and I was like sick and
Well, you know that store down here. It's close to the Pilot on the way in town called Adam and Eve.
yeah.
You know that. All right. Well, we live right there close to that on the highway, right by it. And we were going out of town, and there's this church van pulled up into the Adam and Eve parking lot. And the preacher took all the kids into the store,
Oh my God.
thinking it was a biblical store.
Oh,
And the kid, and we were just sitting there watching this. And I said, Jim goes, this will make a great YouTube video. And I said, no, it won't. The preacher, all of a sudden, you can see the preacher running out of that store with the kids and putting them in the van.
Oh boy.
It was the Adam and Eve, but not the kind he wanted.
We had some explaining later.
I bet he had to really explain the facts of life after that.
oh my
But
God.
I mean,
He probably went back home.
There
and
was
said, honey,
two-
honey. I
Hi,
found
Mary.
the store we got to go to later. I'll explain later how I found it.
Oh, Mary.
I mean, there was 2 youth church vans that were from Georgia, and I thought, boy, Georgia got a lesson today.
Yep.
Birds and the bees.
I mean, just looking at the stuff in the window, you could tell it's not a religious store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, okay, I've been to Tennessee many a time. Okay? The very first time I was there, we went to the
Research.
Yeah, Bob.
The father, that big fluffy thing that goes where?
we went to the flea market. That's it, the flea market. And as we went to the flea market, they you walk around, you look at all different kinds of things, and you don't think nothing of it. Well, in Michigan, things are so sheltered. I come down this time with my kids,
and we come by, and all the medical marijuana stuff is there, and I was like, "Oh
Funny.
my son, my middle son goes, "Hey mom, I think you need a bunch of this for our trip," and I was like,
Yeah,
"There."
Wow.
yeah, I need a whole jar.
You dealing with them? Yeah. Because I took like my oldest child, his best friend, my middle son, my youngest, my daughter, and then me and my husband, and then his mom. And I was like, by the time I needed gray hair, some color, maybe a haircut.
Wow.
Them poor
Yeah.
kids be scarred for life.
Oh, I know.
That big floppy thing goes where?
I hope it wasn't 3.5 inches.
I mean, the preacher must have been dumb not to see the mannequins in the window. I mean, gosh, they're wearing negligees. Yeah, come on.
Mm,
Yeah.
he must have been
One dumb preacher.
real bad
Yeah.
in Tennessee.
Oh my.
Mm.
I'm trying, Mary, but they corrupted me.
Yeah.
Well,
It's all Bob's fault.
It's all-
my favorite part of the Appalachian Trail.
No, it's not. Don't start that.
My favorite part of the Appalachian Trail that I go hiking on, the road to get to the part where you get onto it. The road's probably about 2 miles long, but there is like 10 or 15 churches on that road.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't a 6-foot distance.
yeah.
And the host. The hostess was the mostest. What's the matter? You getting tired?
Yeah.
Oh my. That's what happens when you get tired. You get goofy.
Yep. You have to blame someone.
I don't know
Mary
where.
says
I don't know where. Dang on. Crystal went again.
Yeah, I'm headed out, guys.
that and
Yeah,
my-
her internet was giving out.
Yep. Having an issue
Uh,
with
All right, well, I'm gonna have a video.
Acting up again.
We'll do a live stream in the afternoon. So
Yep.
All right, Dad.
Have a
Yeah.
good one.
Buddy is
Okay,
starting
Dan.
the line, so I got to get him
Bye.
out.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Dan, I'll send you that recipe.
All right, guys.
all right,
Thank you
sounds
for getting
good.
in there.
I'll look for it. See you guys later.
Okay.
Have a great night,
Have a
everybody.
great night, everybody. Talk to y'all next time.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
John. Oh, never mind.
Guys, be safe. Have a good see you.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.
Go ahead. He's gone.
Okay. Bob, thanks
All right,
again.
Dan. Matt, take care. Have a good night.
Okay, if I don't talk to you, talk to you
You're welcome.
Tuesday.
All right.